This is Nightly Business Report with Tyler Matheson and Sue Herrera.
Still ahead, will truckers keep on trucking?
I'm Morgan Brennan in Ridgefield, New Jersey. With more than 2/3 of America's goods moved by truck, this is an industry with a direct take on the economy. Well, now truckers are sounding off on how President Trump can boost business. We've got that story coming up on Nightly Business Report.
Healthcare was also on the agenda at the White House today when the president met with a group of trucking executives. He praised their work and told them they played a vital role in the economy. But after a tough 2016, are things looking up for that sector, especially under an administration that wants to roll back some regulations? Morgan Brennan reports tonight from a truck stop in Ridgefield, New Jersey.
Big rigs rolled into the White House today as trucking executives met with President Trump to talk healthcare regulation and infrastructure. The trucking industry is the top employer in 29 states, including 3.5 million drivers who haul 10.5 billion tons of freight each year. It's a highly regulated industry. Many rules ensure drivers are at their best on the road, and companies are in favor of those safety standards. But there are other regulations the industry would like to see scaled back. Covenant Transportation Chief David Parker says one example is the EPA emissions rules.
Our engines have had EPA mandates since 2004. Since that time, my truck prices have doubled. And so the industry has been in a very tough position for the last few years from a profitability standpoint because our costs have been rising much faster than what our pricing has been able to rise.
He and others would also like to see the age requirement to move freight across state lines lowered from 21. They argue that would help ease the driver shortage the industry suffered for years. Don Daseke, CEO of Daseke Trucking, says infrastructure is also crucial.
We need the infrastructure bill, and we're willing to do our part. Let's increase the gas tax. We'll pay part of it. If you want to have tax changes, tax reform for part of it, that's fine too.
Daseke's fleet would benefit from better roads, but also the demand for transporting all those building supplies.
It's all speculation for now, but if new policies do deliver more growth, that will drive demand for more trucking.
I think there's going to be some exciting times in the trucking industry. I think the economy is going to go very strong for the next few years. I think that we'll see many quarters of 3 to 4% GDP growth.
With trucks hauling 70% of America's freight, that would be good news after the industry's rough financial ride last year. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Morgan Brennan in Ridgefield, New Jersey.